Hey Sonic, I, Gohan, challenge you to a race to the end of the keyboard. Alright, go on. That's not fair, Sonic, you're way too fast and have a rank start. Well, maybe if we had cars, it would be more fair. That's a good idea, Sonic, why don't we have cars? Because someone's too cheap to buy us some. Sonic R is a racing game developed by Traverse Tales and released in 1997 for the Sega Saturn, and later ported to PC in the Sonic Gems collection. The idea of a Sonic racing game has always made sense. Most of the characters practically have super speed, so why not have them run barefoot? Well, most of the characters are actually really slow. Like, I don't see Big the Cat running any marathon soon. So with the wide difference of speed of how fast characters are in a Sonic game, it makes sense to have these characters use cars instead of racing on foot. Which got me interested, how did car racing even get so popular? Apparently, car racing gained popularity during the Prohibition era of America, the 1920s. After America won the First World War, they decided that drinking was too much fun, so they banned it. This caused moonshiners to modify their cars to go faster, to outrun the police. But due to the Prohibition ending in 1933, they had nothing to do with their cars but race. These races would be promoted by Bill France Sr. throughout the 1930s and 40s, until he formed the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing December of 1947. With car speeds going up to 200 miles an hour, it's no wonder why people are interested in the sport. However, the dangers that drivers face is immeasurable. One wrong turn and you can die. This is what keeps the sport compelling. The only racing game to give the player this feeling of anxiety and rush of adrenaline is Radmobile. So how does this game even simulate those emotions? Well, if you look closely, you can see a Sonic plushie on top of the windshield. You don't want to damage the Sonic plushie. Well, what are you, some kind of psychopath? This plushie is actually the first appearance of Sonic, preceding the original Sonic the Hedgehog by 263 days. That's some pretty cool Sonic lore I told you about. But you will soon find out all roads lead to Sonic. Speaking of roads, we have this imprinted image of Sonic the Hedgehog engraved in this fucking mountain for some reason. This is from the game Daytona USA. They actually used the updated model of modern Sonic in the remake. There are several more cameos of Sonic appearing in other games. I'll make videos going over all these crazy, bizarre Sonic cameos and moments, but for now, I just wanted to give you a taste. A taste of Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sure he tastes amazing. I'm sure he tastes like curry. I'm sure he tastes fast. I'm sure you can taste the speed of him because he's fast, because he's Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic the Hedgehog's fast. Oh yeah. So, Sonic R, how is it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it gay? Before I give my opinion, I want to go over the fun and obscure shit. The story. Sonic and Tails are enjoying a little time off from their adventure. The trip they plan will be nice, a relaxing vacation, or so they think. Tails spots a huge sign alongside the road they are actually traveling on. It is a recurring advertisement for the World Grand Prix. Sonic! Sonic! Look, there's going to be a huge race of all the other best racers in the world. What a great opportunity for you to show your speed and compete with the other great runners, said Tails. Sonic thinks for a moment. He's the world's fastest runner, but participating in races is not really in his interest. Something on the sign, however, catches Sonic's eye. Dr. Robotnik, Sonic's arch-enemy, is participating in the race. Sonic races off into the distance. Wait, Sonic! Wait for me! Tails shouts to his friend, miles above the sky. A spy satellite focuses on Sonic and Tails. Dr. Robotnik snickers in delight. Now that you have fallen into my trap, Sonic, I will finally have the Chaos Emeralds and beat you at the same time. With my new machine and these... Dr. Robotnik looks to his left, and a row of greeny eyes gazes back at him. Nothing can go wrong, ha 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 ha! Little does Sonic know that Dr. Robotnik has ruined the location of the Chaos Emeralds. But Sonic is not the only one who'll be racing with Dr. Robotnik. Sonic's rival, Knuckles, has warned that Sonic will be participating in a very important race. Knuckles never turned down a chance to be around Sonic when the action starts, and Amy will be there too. After secretly overhearing Dr. Robotnik's plans, she will be racing to find the Chaos Emeralds as well. Wow, what a fantastic fucking story. I wish it was animated into a cutscene so I didn't have to do a shitty slideshow. This game features 4 playable characters and 6 more to unlock, and for some unknown reason, Robotnik isn't blacked out. Boy, I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. Each character has unique abilities and special talents that they can do.
Sonic has the ability to double jump. He also has the ability to spin dash. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know that he could spin dash. I spent 2 hours to 100%ing this game without even knowing that he could spin dash. Tails. Tails can fight for short periods of time. I didn't really like using him. It was more fun to glide as Knuckles. He's not really as fast as Sonic, and his flying ability isn't really that good. It's not like he can fly above the map or do anything cool like that. Knuckles. Knuckles can glide longer distances than Tails, while also gliding faster. His Sonic R model is what inspired me to draw this depiction of him. First we had Sonic Crack, and now we have Knuckles Meth. Amy. Amy is a weird character. She's the only one on the roster who drives a car. You can go turbo in her car, but while doing so you can't turn, and it also eats up your rings. Her car also has the ability to drive on water. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform acted like your car's ability to drive on water was God's fucking gift to humanity. Meanwhile, Amy did it first, so you can go fuck yourself, Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Eggman. Eggman controls poorly, he's hard to turn, but he has the ability to shoot projectiles. When he shoots you with his projectile, your ring count turns to 0. Eggman is unlocked by beating him in the Radiant Emerald stage. Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is worse than Sonic. Instead of 2 jumps, Metal Sonic gets 1 big jump. He can also hover water for a short period of time, but I never found this ability to be that useful. Metal Sonic is unlocked by collecting the 5 Sonic tokens in Resort Island and beating him in the race. Tails Doll. The Tails Doll was not created by the Sonic R team. The Tails Doll instead originates from Sonic Adventure, where he's used as target practice. The Tails Doll also has cameos in the Sonic Archie comics as a remote control robotic spy. In the comics, he is possessed for some reason and can turn into a giant tentacle monster at random, a reference likely to the Sonic.exe creepypasta. Tails Doll doesn't control great. He's still better than regular Tails, however. He can hover over water for long periods of time without losing speed, which is cool. Tails Doll can be unlocked by collecting the 5 Sonic tokens in Radical City and beating him in a race. Metal Knuckles. Metal Knuckles is the exact same as Knuckles, only faster and cooler. According to the manual, Metal Knuckles was a secret weapon manufactured by Robotnik to deal with Knuckles if he ever became a hindrance. Metal Knuckles also appears in the game Sonic Superstars as a Cyber Station boss. He would also be referenced in the newest Sonic racing game, Sonic Crossworlds.
Why does Eggman always have to trot you out? Metal Knuckles' would have been a bigger challenge by far.
It would have a few Archie and Fleetway appearances. Metal Knuckles is unlocked by collecting 5 Sonic tokens in Reactive Factory and beating him in a race. Eggman Robo. This was a weird choice to include. I'm surprised that they didn't opt to use Fang the Sniper instead. They both carry guns after all, and this was during a time where he wasn't completely obsolete. Eggman Robo behaves similarly to Eggman, with having the ability of shooting projectiles and being easier to control. Eggman Robo is unlocked by collecting 5 Sonic tokens in Regal Ruin and beating them in a race. Super Sonic. Super Sonic is good. He's really good. Easily the best character in the game. He's hard to control, but he's so fast it doesn't even matter. Even though I suck ass at this game, I am still miles ahead of everyone else. His abilities are double jumping and hovering over water. The development stage. Okay, so now we're at the cool part of the video, the development process. While Sega didn't develop Sonic R, they did make the engine to the game. Originally, Sonic R was supposed to be a Formula 1 game. PlayStation releasing their own Formula 1 game a year prior, and Sonic Extreme being cancelled, they reworked their game engine making Sonic R, which explains why this game controls so shitty. The studio head Traverse Tales, John Burton, would showcase the earliest version of Sonic R on his channel The Game Hut. The tech demo has a first-person perspective and shows off an unused level. The earliest public prototype would include Sonic's ability to pick up rings, him running on water, and the doors having to cost 100 rings as opposed to the eventual 50. If you are so interested to know every minute little detail about the Sonic R development, you can check out the Sonic Retro page, link in the description, you fat lazy fuck. This is the old Sonic R title screen. An early render of Resort Island, and the final for comparison. Same for Radical City. Regal Ruins map is different, as the older model is missing the pillars in the water and has a much bigger loop. Reactive Factory renders. Here's some different box arts because this game was re-released fucking like 28 times apparently. Notable art being from the Japanese Saturn versions. Japanese PC art 1997 and 2000. PC US art. PC German art. So now it's time to ask the important question. How does this game even play? It plays like shit, and I don't like it. It is a pain to get all 5 Sonic tokens for each stage, while also getting the Chaos Emeralds. It took me about 2 hours to 4100% this game. Largely due to the horrific controls, the characters are hard to turn and you have to steer them. This game was built off the engine that was originally supposed to be used for a car game, and it shows. The turns are so stiff and this game has a lack of fluid movement. One thing that helped me get better with this game is going off the main track and going, elsewhere. I mean, this game is a pretty free range. You can just pretty clearly go anywhere because the characters can jump. So instead of running around the water, it's much easier to just jump across it. Once I started playing like this game started to become more enjoyable. Overall, this game is still fucking garbage. It controls like shit and you have to collect all these stupid items to get these shitty characters like fucking Agorbo and Tails Doll. Doing a character is Super Sonic, which you can only obtain by going for all these bullshit doors that cost rings and collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. A fun fact about Super Sonic though, he actually starts off the race with 50 rings and slowly depletes like other Sonic games. So having to deal with all these shitty shit I'm gonna have to give this game a ranking of 3 Chaos Emeralds out of 7. To whomever commented to review this game, I hope you have a happy day seeing me suffer playing this pile of poopy butthole butt fart so you can go fuck yourself.